Hey everybody, I'm back with another Euphoria review, Season 2, Episode 8. All my life, my heart is yearning for a thing I cannot name. Season finale! So we start this episode off where we left off last time with Fez getting ready for Lexi's play. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I did not expect this whole Fez, Custer, Faye, ashtray situation to get as intense as it did. Fez is getting ready and Faye warns him. She drops the glass and warns him that Custer is snitching. Fez gets the warning, and before he can even say anything, Ashtray just stabs a knife through Custer's neck. There was something that used to be admirable about how Ashtray was killing, because it was like he was killing in defense, right? And I'm not saying that this time it wasn't in defense, but I thought, y'all can come at me in the comments, I thought it was so stupid for Ashtray to kill Custer because, you didn't talk to anybody first, you didn't, plan anything out, you didn't really even know what the situation is. So I was really upset that Ashtray did that. Fez is clearly gone at this point because it's like, what? How many bodies can you hide? You're hiding Mouse's body. People are looking. You have to hide Custer's body. They're pretty screwed. It's a wrap. You can't keep hiding bodies for days. Fez yanks Ashtray up and is like, look, I'm gonna hold the knife. You gotta get out of here. You gotta let me pretend that I'm the one who did it. And Ashtray is not going like that. He shacks himself up in the bathroom, bunch of guns. He's going down like a G, just like his grandma went. Faye is staring at the door. The cops bust in. Fez is like, no, don't kill him. There's a kid in there. There's a kid in there. And Ashtray just starts shooting. And it's a full out SWAT massacre. They end up busting in the door and Ashtray gets one kill, and he was lying on the floor and he gets his one kill, and Fez watches the laser go up to his head and he doesn't even blink, because as soon as Ashtray shot that man, Fez knew it was a wrap. He was trying so hard to protect Ashtray, but sometimes people just want to do their own thing. I don't know why Ashtray was so bent on going out like that, but there was no stopping him. Ashtray has never had Fez in his life, so I could understand wanting to lose it all if he can't have his brother Fez with him. Get back to where we left off in the play. Cassie staring at the window like an insane woman. Cassie decides to get up on stage, and a lot of people think it's part of the play, but she just starts going in like, oh, you want to embarrass me, Lexi? Well, here it is. Let's make a show. Cassie and Lexi's mom gets involved, and Cassie is pulling Lexi on stage like, you want to embarrass me? Let's embarrass you. And Lexi is like, please stop, please stop, please stop. This is one of my most important moments. Please stop. She's crying. And then Maddy comes up out of nowhere. The beating we were waiting on. Maddy comes up and is like, no, she's got to get put down. And here comes Kat following right behind her. That's what Kat does now. Maddy, no. Maddy, no. Maddy, no. So Maddy is slapping her, and they're fighting, and the mom is cursing and trying to get everybody to go. And my whole thought process while this is going on, where are the teachers? Where are the security guards? Who let this play up? Who let these kids get naked on stage and dancing and humping each other? And you got students fighting each other and the parents get involved. And I'm like, where is the administration? Where is the operation team? Where is the principal? Where are the teachers? Where is everybody? Maddy chases Cassie into the bathroom, and Suze curses the kids out. Is like, close the curtain, close the curtain. We have a flashback where Rue confronts Elliot, and it was such a beautiful scene. Rue comes to Elliot, and Elliot thinks that it's going to be like this huge fight again, but Rue is just like, no, I just wanted to say that I forgive you, and I'm thankful because you saved my life. Actually, you helped to save my life. And not only that, I have a lot of I'm sorries I have to deliver, but not a lot of I forgive yous. And so I'm thankful for that. Elliot starts to play a song, and Rue gets very emotional because it's kind of about Rue. And Elliot says, "Do you think we can be friends?" And Rue is like, "Come on, man. You know the answer to that. You know. You know if I'm trying to be in recovery that I can't be around you." She doesn't say all that, but it's all implied. We cut back to the play, and Lexi is distraught by how her sister jumped on stage and embarrassed. And Bobby's like, "You got this. Come on, let's continue the show." And she goes and she looks at her cast and nobody knows what to do. And in the back of my head, I'm like, Lexi, like, just go back on stage. Not only that, like, just pretend like that was part of the show. Like, that's how I'm thinking. I'm an actor. That's how I'm thinking. That was supposed to happen. We're going to keep moving on. But there's this long moment where she's just looking at everybody she doesn't know whether to go back on stage. And Rue has started a chant, Lexi, Lexi, Lexi. And I'm like, Lexi, just go back. And she comes out with a speech, and I'm like, no, you didn't have to say that it was a mistake. You could have just kept going, but I get it. I get it. She was trying to be artistic. Nate is driving drunk and like filling his gun with bullets, and he is going to confront Cal, we find out later. Cal is living his best life with a bunch of friends, acquaintances, that's what we'll say. And Nate is upset that his father is happy, and he's come to get his father arrested. He has a hard drive with the stuff on it, the tapes. The moment is just so disturbing. This family is just so messed up and they don't know how to talk to each other. And Nate's ultimate solution is to just get his father thrown away. I'm actually so mad at Nate for a bunch of reasons. I'm sure I'm not the only one who hates Nate's character. But I just want to say that I'm not even going to hold you. I think Nate is a poorly written character. Nate is a poorly written character. If you think about the logic of the things that he's doing, like, he goes to put a gun in Maddy's face to like try and get the CD back because he wants to have his dad's real estate job, and he can't have the job if that tape gets out. But then he goes and gives Jules the tape, and then he's like happy that his dad is moved out, but then he's mad that his dad is happy, and it's just bad writing to me. I'm not even going to hold you. I think Nate is a poorly written character who doesn't have a lot of logic to his action. Like, even if you think about the gun, it's like, wait. So you're bringing a loaded gun to confront your father, but you're also bringing the police. It's like, and I guess you could make the argument that, oh, he's a teenager and he doesn't understand his actions, but it's like, come on. At some point, it's like, what do you want, Nate? What do you want? Rue calls up Lexi and is like, hey, can we talk? And Lexi and Rue talk about their fathers and, how they were there for each other, how they used to be there for each other. And they start crying together, and you realize that these are just two girls who both lost their dads. Rue talks to Lexi about how her dad probably wakes up every day thinking about her, and he's trying to do it for them. She's telling her perspective from an addict's point of view, and she's saying that's one of the hardest parts about being an addict too, is that you are trying to do it for other people, but you don't really love yourself. They start crying together, and there are moments where it flashes back and forth between the play and real life. And there are just some heavy moments in the play where it's like Rue has really affected Lexi. And that's what hurts so much, is that Rue had left Lexi in the past, but Lexi was still stuck on Rue, this girl who had changed her life. We got Cassie and Maddy in the bathroom. Cassie's hair is a mess. Her makeup looks great, but her hair is a mess. She's bleeding from her nose, and Maddy's foot is messed up. You have Kat in the middle Kat's role this season has been security guard for Maddy. Cassie looks at her and is like, he broke up with me right before I went on stage. This is just the beginning. And she walks off. Looking good, makeup looking good. She's like, that is your problem now. Shout out to Sydney Sweeney again because every scene she's in, I feel like she's crying, and I believe it every single time. So, shout out to Sydney Sweeney. One of the last moments of the play is when Jules comes up to Rue at the end of the play and says, I love you, I've been thinking about you. Rue just kisses Jules and doesn't say a word, and Jules starts crying. And I was like, yes, that is how that is supposed to go. Because people want them to be together because it's like, oh, but they're first loves, like they share this moment together, but that's not how real life is sometimes. Real life is knowing that you love this person and you care about this person, but this person is not conducive to my growth. Jules has done a lot of shitty stuff towards Rue, like kissing Elliot behind her back and, you know, leaving her at the train station. And I was so thrilled to know that Rue is just walking away from Jules because Jules got a lot of problems going on that is not helpful to Rue's situation. Rue talks about how she ended up remaining sober throughout the rest of the year, and it was just a beautiful victory for her to see her walk out and say, you know what, I've been a mess. I don't know what's going to come after this, but I know that I want to do it for me now. So that is a wrap on Euphoria. What an excellent season. We got everything we wanted, the colors, the cinematography, the acting. Everybody was acting their face off. The writing. What an excellent show. Of this season, I was blown away. I got everything that I wanted to get out of this season. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And please talk to me. What other reviews should I do? I'm new to YouTube, but let me know. What would you like to hear me do? Would you like to hear vlogs? What is it? Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know how you've been liking the channel, if you've been liking the channel. And on to the next. That's a wrap on Euphoria. Excited. I made it through this series for you.